welcome to Conquering Mount Scrapmore with Brenda. I'm Brenda and we're here with another episode of Free Pattern Friday. Yay, it's Free Pattern Friday. And today we're going to do a girl's best friend. We're going to do diamond blocks and we're going to do them on foundation paper piecing, and you will find that pattern below in the show notes below. And there's two different sizes. We did a 3-inch and we did a 4-inch finished. So you have two different things there to pick up depending on what you want to do. But first I want to talk to you about Cindy and Stitching with Cindy Boots. Bots. I think it's Bots. Oh please, I hope I didn't butcher her last name. Now she is a channel that's just starting out, but it looks like she's going to have a lot of wonder. It looks like she has a wonderful voice in quilting. So you guys, if you check her out, please tell her that Brenda from Conquering Mount Scrapmore sent you. And the other thing is our Facebook group. I'm not sure when we're filming this, whether we're voting or whether we're decided on the next sew date, but it's a Zoom sew date. So the Zoom coordinates will be there if we've decided, and if they're not, we're still voting. There's also, you can join the group or not, but you will have access to that Zoom link. So come on in, we have a lot of fun sewing to do today. Okay, these are diamond blocks. Now I love playing with diamond blocks because you can add them into different, blocks that are in between, like you would have like a storm at sea. You could add, a whole bunch of little diamond blocks or whatever. I just love these. So there's two sizes, a 4x2-inch finish and a 3x1.5-inch finish. So today we're only going to work with this one, the 3-inch. Because I got a piece of fabric in green that will work. So I'm only going to make one. I'm not going to sit here and make dozens because that would just be long. And yes, I'm using my paper or my fabric scissors. These are Fiskars. They're the Teflon ones, titanium non-stick. They go through everything, like thread, scissors, whatever. So now the other thing we're going to do is I'm going to get my stitching wheel because I just very much believe in this as a perfect tool. And I'm going to ask my cameraman to grab me my paper piecing tools. Okay, so I got all my stuff that I need for foundation paper piecing. So excited to get this one going. I thought, oh yes, we'll do this right now. So basically what I've done is I've scored around the lines, right? So diamonds are a lot of fun to make. Now, I don't know if you can see the perforations there, but that tells you where your next piece is going, right? So I'm going to put this on top, right? But then you can't see anything, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to fold over 2 and 3, right? Because those are next. Those pieces are next. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your add a quarter ruler and just trim off without trimming a whole bunch of hair. I have too much hair. I know I have too much hair. Okay, so now, you're just going to trim it off so you can line up your next pieces. Now, I don't recommend cutting like that because that would be dangerous. So let's just sew on number 2 first. Okay, so we have number 2. We know where it's going, and it's going here. So we want to leave it over about 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch. And then we're just going to grab some random pieces here. Oh, this will work. Yeah, this will work. We're just going to grab some random fun pieces. And we're just going to line it up like that so it's nice and even. And move this out of the way. And I'm going to drop this down. And piece. There we go. Now, oh, wow. I did get too excited about all the stuff I wanted to show you today. Okay, let's get a different foot on there. So now I've got a stitching line. And remember, I'm just holding this, right? I'm just holding this in place. I'm not doing anything, weird or funky or anything like that. I'm just making sure that I've got coverage. Now, I'm going to put the next piece here, and I'm going to put my add a quarter ruler here and make a cut that is not going to cut off any vital body parts. Now that's a little shy, but it should work. It should work. Ah, no, we'll just go random. Random. That'll be fun. That'll be fine. So now, no, that's not going to work either. It's not big enough. Well, no, it is. It is. I just have to be careful where I put it. So now, when I'm laying this out, I want to make sure I have coverage on the edges. So I'm just going to keep shuffling this just a bit, just so I make sure I have coverage. And if it doesn't have perfect coverage, and if that, you know, you have a little gap in the seam line, don't worry about it. It'll when you put the next row of sewing in, it'll be done. It'll be fine. So now, there we go. There. So now I'm going to do 4. There. And it just folds over with this, using this just makes it easier to fold over. It makes it easier to rip off everything. Now, I have also shortened my stitch length to accommodate. There we go. And that's all going into the bag of miscellaneous scraps. Oh, this is cute. Let's go here, right across. There we go. And, okay. Now, having a leader ender piece or project is always such a good idea. And last odd sods piece is number 5. Those only have 5 pieces, so this is really simple. And if you're looking for simple foundation paper piecing, this is one to choose because it makes a cute little diamond shape, right? It's not your traditional economy block or whatever. Like, you can put other 3-inch finish squares in between those and it'll look great. There. Last piece. And I'm going to pick something, this will be cute. I don't have a lot of this left, so I'm just going to throw that one in. Okay, so I lay this across, just like so. And if it's a little big, that's fine. There we go. There. There we go. Pull that out. Now, one of the other things I always tell people to make sure they do, and I am going to do this right now, is I'm going to turn this over because all of this, once I cut it, is bias. And I do not like working with a bias. I think sometimes people forget that biases are not a good thing to work with. Why is this having problems all of a sudden? Oh, something's wrong. Am I not stitching? Oh yes, I'm stitching. I'm stitching weird. Why am I stitching weird? Now I have stitch quality issues, so stop now where we're at and pull out what we don't like. And this is easy enough to just pull out. It's something went wrong with the stitch quality, so you stop what you're doing. Stop here. Okay. Now this, now let's see, something is below, maybe I'm out of bobbin. I am! Oh, I lost bobbin chicken. Okay, that's alright. We'll get another bobbin in there. Bobbin chicken is, I play it every day and I lose almost every day. I lose several times a day some days. And, okay, then we just pull this up. Okay. There we go. Let's start this again. This is a stay stitching, and I find stay stitching very important so I don't have a lot of stretch in my work, because all of this stuff on the edge now is, once I cut away, it's going to be on bias, right? Oh, get that out of the way. So that helps avoid that stretch issue. Okay, and now we're done with the sewing. Let's get with the trimming. Okay, so now I'm just going to lay this down, and I'm going to put my edge right along this edge. I get my rotary cutter. There we go. And there, nice. Oh, get that little piece of paper out. When you're doing a bunch of this at one time and you're trimming like this, make sure you change your rotary blade on your cutter, because if you're doing a lot of paper cutting, it can really dull your blade very quickly. Okay, and now we're at our ta-da moment. So yes, our diamond's the girl's best friend. Isn't this cute? And I just pulled all this stuff out of my crumbs, right? Because I keep my crumbs about hand size. So you can pull a lot of little stuff out of your crumbs just by doing these. And then you have a lot of cute little diamonds that you could add into other blocks. So I'm going to get my cameraman to hold it up and then show, so it should give you a better look at how tiny that is. And, okay, can you show them the back? And that just comes off real quick because I've shortened my stitch length. Remember to shorten your stitch length when you're doing foundation paper piecing. And it's real simple. Now, I also put my stay stitching around the edge because I'm now working with a bias along that edge before I remove the paper. So I now can just quickly take off this paper because I've got such a lot of perforations, and I'm good to go. I set my stitches around 25 to 30 stitches an inch because that's what I can do in a Singer 301A. So anyways, I have a bit more paper piecing to do today out of my crumbs. I hope you have an absolutely fabulous week ahead and that everything goes your way for you and your family. Okay, you take care until then. We meet again. Okay, bye. My husband and I would love to thank you for coming along with us on our quilting journey and the YouTube adventure that we're on. We have some wonderful plans for 2023, and it includes a lot more, like with the Facebook group and the rooms feature and sewing and hanging out with people. Those monthly Zoom sew dates are still in the works. We have a lot of fun ideas coming up for 2023, and we hope you share, like, and subscribe with your friends. That little notification button and subscribing to us really helps us out. Commenting helps us out too. So if you like what you're seeing, let us know. Even send us a heart on the comment. That helps so much for us. Okay, you have an absolutely fabulous 2023, and all of our best wishes for you in the future. Okay, take care. Bye.